What's up YouTube, Jeff back again, and today we're going to talk about something that I get asked a whole lot in the comments. I didn't have enough time to go through and find every single one of them, but over the last couple months that I've been covering the Galaxy S22 series, I've probably seen at least 100 comments asking the question, why are videos blurry when I send a video from my Galaxy smartphone to my friend who has an iPhone? It's a great question, and today I'm going to talk about why and then what you can do about it. There isn't a great number one fix that's going to change everything, but there are some workarounds and some things you can do to get better video quality. So as usual, here's the Google Keep document. You guys can see the outline. Let me talk about why this exists in the first place. So back in the day, right, when we first had the SMS standard for text messaging, there was a thing called MMS, multimedia, right? And you could send pictures and videos. But back then, there was no reason to suspect that one day we would have phones that would be capable of taking 8K video. And that's what the S22 Ultra can do, right? It can take, we had 4K video, now they can take 8K video. And when MMS first started, there was no reason to think that that would ever happen. So of course, the file size limits for MMS are incredibly small. So if you want to go in here, right, you go up to your S22 Ultra, you find your 8K, you shoot, 30 seconds of 8K footage or even 4K footage, you're talking gigs of data that you actually need to transmit, definitely hundreds of megabytes at the very least. Even 1080p can get large really quickly. And MMS doesn't support those kind of limits. In fact, carriers only allow you to upload. Verizon is about 3.5 megabytes for a video, and AT&T limits you to like 1.2 or 1.5. It's crazy. So what that means is your video, when you shoot your beautiful HD or 8K video that you see on your S22 Ultra, you shoot it, it looks great on your phone, but then when you send it to someone over MMS, which is what happens if you usually send it to someone with an iPhone, for instance, because we don't have iMessage on Android, then it gets compressed and it looks super blurry. And that's very annoying, and I understand that. It's a very, very annoying thing, and you'd like to be able to fix it. So what can you do? Well, there's a couple things you can do, and I'll tell you what I do to work around the issue. And I'm actually going to put this in a different order. The first thing you could do is you could use Google's messaging app. So Google's messaging app, if you're messaging other people who have Android devices, this won't fix the iPhone issue, but if you search for Google Messages on the Play Store, there's Google Messages. I'm a beta tester for this app. It can replace your Samsung Messages app on your Galaxy device, and this has RCS. What is RCS? Well, it's basically a standard for messaging that adds a lot of the features that you get with iMessage on the iPhone, which includes larger file size limits for videos. Now, this is only going to fix the issue really if you have problems sending blurry videos over MMS to another person with an Android phone. If you both use Google Messages, RCS, which is being adopted by all the carriers, can in a lot of instances fix that issue. But if you're sending it to a friend that has an iPhone, that's not really a solution, obviously, because they're going to be using iMessage. That's why a lot of iPhone users are so ingrained into the iOS ecosystem is iMessage. There's a couple of other things you can do though, and there's two things that I would recommend. The first one's very simple, and it's something a lot of people do, which is just use an alternative app. And by an alternative app, of course, I mean a messaging service like, for instance, WhatsApp, which is not very popular in the US. You can see I don't have any chats in here because I barely use it, only for business really, my YouTube business. But around the world, it's a very popular app. People use it all the time. And so that is an option where you can send very, very large file sizes for video. You're not going to see any blurriness because it's not going to get compressed over that MMS standard. The other apps, of course, which are more popular in the US that I use quite a bit, Facebook Messenger, even though I wish I didn't. It's just that a lot of people that I know happen to use Facebook Messenger. So it's a popular app for that reason. There's Telegram. I use Google Chat, which is down there. That's what I use with my family. My wife, my mom both use Google Chat. I've used that for a long time because I came from using Hangouts. I've always been an Android guy. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in that sense to get a different messaging app. Sending it inside the text messaging app is always going to send over MMS to your iPhone friends. But if you use a different app that's standard between iOS and Android, like a WhatsApp, a Telegram, then you won't get the blurry videos. The other thing you can do, which is perhaps my favorite thing to do, if I have someone who insists on using text messaging, but I want to share a high quality video with them, I'm going to go into Google Photos and I'm just going to create a link to that video. So here's a video I took at the Natural History Museum when I went with my son. And if I want to share this in all of its glory, you guys can see here, you go down here into details, it's 115 megabytes. So if I send this over MMS, it's going to look terrible, obviously, because it's going to get compressed really, really bad. But what you can do if you have Google Photos, you can go in here and you can share this and just copy a link. So you go into create link, and then that link will automatically be copied to your clipboard. And then you can paste that into a text messaging conversation, for instance, and share it with your friends, no problem. You can also do the same thing within Samsung's Gallery app. There's a shared albums feature, which would also accomplish the same thing at the end of the day. So those are the things you can do. Is it a perfect solution? No, but I wanted to talk to people about what the reason is for this and what you can do about it. I know it's frustrating. It would be great if Apple would participate in the RCS standard with Google and the carriers and not make iMessage the lone solution for iOS. And then we could all enjoy high resolution videos in our text messaging together with the RCS standard. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for more videos like this. If you guys have other questions you want me to delve into, let me know. I'll make some videos for you. Happy to get back to you in the comment section. If you want to join our giveaway for May, we're giving away another flagship device. You can check that out in the pinned comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.